The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
On the return, Devin Duvernay. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he gets this up past the 30 to the 32.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
13.
Again, it's Henry.
And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he'll get this up to about the 42. These two teams met in Baltimore. You might remember earlier in the year with the Ravens winning that game. So if they can win here in Pittsburgh, they'd be able to claim the season sweep.
And now Jackson will look to throw it.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Isaiah likely the target that time.
And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You look at this Steeler defense.
They're right around the middle of the pack, number 15 in the NFL against the run.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator, because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit, but facing the #1 rushing team, they have to stop that in order to have a good performance.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34.
On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins.
And he'll be taken down at the 34. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
That's complete, left side to Bateman.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it.
They're on the 25-yard line.
On the set.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. A play fake. Now Cunningham. He'll buy some time right. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
A yard all they need, but it's third down. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. Now he's loose down the left sideline. He may go. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Well, you know, most quarterbacks, when you talk about their big playability, you talk about the arm, but this, an absolutely huge play with a leg.
And also with his mind, because he had to see this play develop in order to make the decision to keep it and run. And how about him looking up and seeing the seas part for him once he got past the line of scrimmage? My first thought, I think he can go all the way, and I'm trying not to take over your call of this play, partner.
Cunningham to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways, and right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. How about 5 sacks last week? We just saw their first one of this game.
Boswell's kick is good, and that will tie us at 3-3.
So a return of serve, so to speak, here on the second drive of our game as they respond to that opening field goal with 3 of their own.
I like that. Go a little tennis on me.
I know you like to mix it up with sports.
They crack a forehand back out, and they get a backhand. What was the return on?
It was a backhand, and a really good backhand.
Get some nice top spin on the whole thing.
I love it. Almost a mirror image when you really get down to it. I thought that was pretty good stuff.
And they can't bring him down.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
They are back over the 500 mark for the season. Got there with a win a week ago, their second straight victory.
Well, they've definitely gotten better as this season has gone along. And from what I can tell, they know their roles. Everyone understands how they fit offensively, defensively. And this team now has an identity, and they're playing to it and playing well.
Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot him at the 44. 2 yards, good enough for a first. These two teams all tied after one.
That's the end of the first quarter, which is score tied 3-3.
Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Now Austin.
So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards.
And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to pick some points on the board. At this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want...
And a loose football.
Wow. That ball is not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Now a throw from outside the pocket, complete out left.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Cunningham from the gun. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
The Steelers at 3-7 now on the year. Yeah, they've lost 3 straight here. It kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
Here's Cunningham. And that is incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
A 54-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. So that Charles a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
The return is Duvernay. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them. But go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
A 1st down carry for Henry. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory.
74 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 4. And Bateman, and he'll go in motion right here. Second down, they go again with Henry.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Baltimore.
They'll run it again with Henry. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 19. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down.
That's taken in by Duvernay. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Steelers' 1-yard line.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. 3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. Now flags come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early. A bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for 3rd and goal. Here's Henry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They're not going to kick it. A chip shot, but they're going for it down 3 on 4th down. Here's Jackson to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham. He finds Pickens over the middle. And they're going to speed things up here. Now Cunningham. Oh, that is incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Cunningham. Buying time to his left. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 1st down, it's Cunningham. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle 3rd of the field where he threw that one.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
On 2nd down, here's Cunningham. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
A 3rd field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down. Cunningham looking to throw. Open man is Johnson. Touchdown Steelers. Deontay Johnson as the first half is winding down. And the Steelers will extend their lead here just before halftime. And this drive, Charles, very well timed as they score with very little time remaining in this first half.
And I'm reminded that they
flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going.
And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. His throw incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports.
And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, and believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Cunningham's throw hauled in by Washington.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 25-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Now Cunningham. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body.
Picked off by Jalen Armour-Davis. And the Ravens will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a first and goal. They pitch it to Harris. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Now here's another carry for Harris. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Najee Harris
halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50.
And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. Oh, they pitch to the tight end. It's a fake. And that one goes virtually nowhere. Tried to fake extra point, but nothing comes of it.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
At the Steelers' 36-yard line.
Henry again on second down.
Derrick Henry all alone. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
128 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he will force his way into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry with touchdown number 20 on the year.
And the Ravens get a bit closer.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. It's up, it's good. That'll make the scoreline 20-10.
The score, Steelers 20, Ravens 10. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
At their own 11-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score.
And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 of the 24. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Off play action, it's Cunningham.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Stop low, 18. Mustang 19. Hustle.
To throw on second down, Cunningham.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Steps away to his left.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards to play. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's first and 10 up at the 46. And boy, it is tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. Second down.
Now an audible here into something else.
Cunningham to throw.
That's swung out wide to Harris.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal
In motion comes the tight end left. Now a first down throw, Cunningham. And that ball is caught by Washington. Touchdown Steelers. A great play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles, if they're going to try to pull off an impressive... Derrick Henry all alone, and running with power here. Shoves him aside. Boy, 192 yards rushing for him now on the afternoon as he continues to put a hurt on this defense. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. They'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone. And quickly, they get to the line.
4 yards on the pickup.
On 2nd down, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Flushed out right. Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. And the Steelers are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Dragon 60.
On 1st and 10, Cunningham. And that'll be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And they're able to get this one across the 35. He's up to 70 yards receiving now as that last catch gets him a 1st down.
Hey, go!
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. It'll be a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll also be the final play of this third. Now 2nd and 5. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh 1st. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Here's a give up the middle. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. And now they're in the hurry up.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
A play fake. Now Cunningham. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Adafe Oneway in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
18, pioneer. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready, ready?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That is caught. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he is going to lose yardage here. A huge loss on the play.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to... And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
And the Ravens are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That one good for 13 and a Raven 1st down.
A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 32-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
And he stopped immediately there.
Azeez Ojulari there on the tackle.
Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive is going pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Down inside the 20. Wow, 204 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Jackson.
Yet again, targeting and finding Mark Andrews.
And in for the Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, a 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Ravens have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed.
A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
Again, it's Harris on 2nd down. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Warriors 70. Ready.
Here's Cunningham. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders. That time, Charles, great job keeping him in the pocket and not letting him escape.
And, Brandon, I think this was a great example of the front and the back working together, meaning the back covering, no place to go with the football. And the front, terrific job on the edge so he couldn't escape outside. And then, of course, the inside pressure kept him hemmed in as well.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Looking to throw. Cunningham. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Steeler first down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it.
That's good for us, Steelers. First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard
Now a
line.
fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
10 at the 41-yard line.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today.
Cut 19. Cut 19.
At the 43.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Now Cunningham. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
A 54-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Alrighty. 13.
A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. Still on his feet. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little too late now.
I would agree with that, and we're programmed never to say never. But in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have a chance.
Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play, but still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah. It's silly. It's silly.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I know that people have explained before, well, you got to play it all the way through. Come on, this thing was done.